Send some signal of fund or accumulating something for themselves as a form of party money. Okay, but you see, it would have been easier for us to even do it in one day, considering that. But you see, the candidates themselves, first and foremost, complained that one polling station was not enough for each constituency. You could have said, okay, let's do in each district at least 10 villages. But we didn't do that. And if we had done that, we would have had an opportunity for all those processes. But again, even in national election, preparatory election, if you understand it, goes even beyond 3 days. Because first, the process of even having the presiding officers going to the field, clearing the events and everything was also one of the processes. As we didn't do. Some of the schools that we held even the election, we just impromptu them to say that, here, oh, we didn't receive any letter, please, we are coming to conduct and reconduct. There was no advance team, there was no DSA, there was nothing that was sent in connection for that. Now, my appeal to you as a media is, in supporting the interests of young Gambians, go back to your this network and say that the Youth Parliament has conducted the election in 3 days, and if they had resources, they will conduct it in 1 day. So maybe that will also help us to be able to get those things. But I'll leave Omar.
I just wanted to add something to that, and just to maybe clarify one thing. The National Youth Parliament is a non-profit, non-partisan civil society organization. And one thing I think continues to be a misconception is when a lot of people hear the National Youth Parliament, they think during the national budget, a slice is sent to the National Youth Parliament, we have funds. The National Youth Parliament is not funded by government. So what we do and how we operate is how every civil society operates in the Gambia, is to look for funds. And people don't just take funds and give you, they give you funds to implement projects. So it is project funds that we have, and that is what we implement, and that is what sustains the parliament. That is why it is called a voluntary youth organization. So if at all we've had the funds, it would have been amazing for us to have the elections in 1 day, because that is what we envisioned to do. But because there were no funds, that was why we could not. So if at all the election were to be conducted in 1 day, probably we will need up to around 50 vehicles to go around in each of the constituencies. Each vehicle drops somebody in a constituency to conduct the elections. But because we had only 4 vehicles, and these vehicles were not vehicles that were given by government or something, that was the chairman's vehicle that was fuel, that was my vehicle, for instance, that was fuel, that was somebody else's vehicle who volunteered. I will name names, Chernobyl, for instance, you understand, and people that supported the process. That fuel, because we are small in number, because we do not have the funds to pay people, and you cannot call sometimes people, come do elections for us for free. Some young people that were willing to volunteer and came. But others who will expect payment will not want to do that. So therefore, we rely on the small funds that we had and send separate teams. In subsequent elections, we will be more than happy to conduct the elections nationally in 1 day, provided that we have the funds. And we are more than willing to receive support from any organization, any philanthropic or any government parastatal that wishes to support the National Youth Parliament to conduct its activities for the young people of the Gambia. We will take with open hands. But one thing we will not compromise, that is our impartiality. We do not want to be pocketed by political parties, and will continue to be independent.
The NYP is doing this type of election, so comparison will not be a good split. Maybe that we can do next year, because NYP election used to be correct, where people from different constituencies come together in one place, 180 altogether, and then we select 30 in each region, and there we select people to represent a region. This time is a different case. This time is a case that when we introduced the voting and people coming to vote for people that their choices are. It was different from when we used to nominate. I hereby nominate one, the one seconded the nomination, and the person becomes. It has overall changed. So the comparison maybe, inshallah, in the next 3 years we can do to see what is that. The other thing was candidates were solely responsible for mobilization, even though we supported the voter education. They were the one carrying their voters. What we did as a committee was to as much as possible try neutrality of the ground, which of course again we could not get it as perfect, but because of we tried our best to say, for example, let me give you an example. Candidates themselves in Lower-Nyobe agreed, all of them, that they are going to do it in Berlin. When we thought as a committee that ESA would have been better. So when they agreed, we said, no problem. You agreed, we are doing it there. So also, for example, in Combo South, when we intended to do it in Gunjur, the candidates complain and say, no, it is not a neutral place, blah, blah, we change it from Bunju to Sanya. So, those things, we just try at our level to ensure that there were neutrality on the ground, but mobilization was definitely purely from the people.
Okay, so